Hello everybody, my name is Andrew Davis, and this is part of my 30-team review for the upcoming 2014 MLB season. This is not a team review, this is the National League West Division review, where I go through the division as a whole, and I tell you what I think, best players and biggest disappointments. So, if you didn't watch any of my videos from before pertaining to the National League West, this is how I see the standings in the division this upcoming season, starting from last to first. Fifth place, Colorado Rockies. Fourth place, San Francisco Giants. Third place, Arizona Diamondbacks. Second place, San Diego Padres. And the first place, Los Angeles Dodgers. Starting first, overall best hitter in the National League West. This may come as a surprise to some people. I have chosen Mark Trumbo of the Arizona Diamondbacks, formerly the Los Angeles Angels player and prospect. He's obviously a very young player, and if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I really do like the younger players coming up right now. I believe in a younger group because I think it's building to the future and winning championships. But Mark Trumbo, he's an interesting player. I had watched the Angels pretty much throughout last season. I was very interested because I picked the Angels to be in the World Series. So I've seen my parts of Mark Trumbo, and everything about him makes me think that he could be a very, very great player. Defensively, he's great, obviously, and I think this is a big year for him. This is going to be a big, big year. He's going to make the All-Star team. He's going to lead the D-backs in home runs and RBIs and slugging percentage and pretty much every offensive statistic. Maybe Paul Goldschmidt will maybe have one of the top stats for the team, but overall, Mark Trumbo I think will be the best overall hitter in the National League West. Overall best pitcher. This isn't a surprise. I picked Clayton Kershaw of the LA Dodgers. Obviously a two-time Cy Young Award winner, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, he's a two-time Cy Young Award winner. Everything about him makes me want to pick him. There's nothing that I can say that wouldn't make me want to pick him. The only thing maybe is injury. He did at one point during the season, I think he had a little bit of an injury spell there, but he came right back, and he came back to win the Cy Young. So I'm not too concerned. I think he's a great pitcher, and I don't see a reason why I shouldn't pick him. Most improved player. I don't think this is much of a surprise either. Troy Tulowitzki of the Colorado Rockies. He was obviously injury prone last season, and the past few seasons haven't exactly gone stellar for him. He is starting to get up there a little bit in age, but I don't think it's too much of a concern for a player of his talent. I just think it's time for him to bounce back. He's had a few years now where he's been a little bit iffy, but I think there's no pressure for him this year. They're not expected to do anything. Well, the Rockies are not supposed to do anything this year. They're expected to be near the bottom of the National League. So I think it's just Troy Tulowitzki's year to excel. Best relief pitcher. This one's a little bit interesting because there are so many great relief pitchers in the National League West. I picked Brandon League of the LA Dodgers, and I have always loved Brandon League. I love the way how he pitches. I remember watching him when he was in Toronto as a Blue Jay. I loved him then. I love him now. That's more of a fan favorite kind of idea. I like him as a fan. It's not really because of any other reason, because there are so many good people to pick. I just like Brandon League enough to want to pick him. Biggest disappointment from the team standpoint, the San Francisco Giants. I just don't think they're going to get anywhere this year. Although I've said that for the past few years, and every time they keep surprising me. I don't know how they do it. Um, their pitching somehow gets them through these games, but that's the only reason how these guys get through the games. Because, as you all know, their offense is not one of the best in the game. I mean, it's passable, but it's not one of the best. Um, from a player standpoint, biggest